This episode brought to you by French's, the #1 ice cream brand in the world.
Todd, French's does mustard. They have nothing to do with ice cream.
That's right. And Michael Myers has nothing to do with this film.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. We're watching Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Findlay and Todd Murray.
Hey, everybody. Happy Halloween, and welcome to Miscast Commentary. I am Joe Findlay.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And another Halloween. There's another Halloween movie.
Halloween.
So we're really sticking to this. We're going to do 4 or 5 so all the way through. We're going to get to the rapey Rob Zombie ones.
Oh, God, no.
Nope. Let's skip it.
Just these ones. Just the real ones.
Okay, that's fine by me. Yeah, not much else to tell you. We told you Mike Myers isn't in this. That's ahead of time. So you can't be mad at us. You'd be mad at them. I don't know why you'd be mad
You
at us.
should
I
have
didn't
told
do this
them
shit.
the truth. He's just joshing with you.
Yeah.
Michael Myers owns this movie, man.
His spirit is all over it.
Oh my God, it's everywhere.
Actually, he is in this. No, he is legitimately in this movie, and we'll show you later.
The reason it's because he's filming the movie.
Yes.
It's through the. Remember in the very beginning of Halloween 1 where he puts the mask on and murders his titty sister? It's this just like this.
Yes.
We're looking through his eyes.
Yep.
He likes to hang around the factory, possibly picking out a new mask.
Probably. Yeah, I like all that. I also think, like most of my family photos are of my wife and kids, and I'm nowhere to be found. It's because I'm behind the camera, man. I'm telling the story.
Yeah, right. You're off crying somewhere where the real dad takes pictures.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm sitting, I'm hogtied in the hotel room with cuck written in lipstick on my forehead.
On your ass.
Well, there's a bunch of things there.
Other things written there.
Yeah, it's like
directions.
One says highway to hell, one says stairway to heaven, one says I don't know. This says a lot of shit. I can't read back there because it's my asshole.
My butt has the directions on how to get out.
All right, guys. I think that put me in a festive Halloween mood as much as anything. So let's get this bad boy started by pressing play.
Now.
We did it.
Look at that old world spinning.
This is a Universal picture, like the old
What a lie.
school Universal.
The thing's flat. Why did they show the truth?
I know. What are those? Why is there 2 concentric rings that don't go around the Earth? They're just sitting next to them.
Maybe that was the holy God.
Yeah. We're hearing the movie, and these noises are something. Ooh, it's good when it's a Mustafa Akkad picture.
This movie is this the only movie that you can think of?
Yes.
That is the name of the franchise, but has nothing to do with.
Yes, and I think probably not actually. To be honest, like if I really sat down and thought about it, I'd probably find something else.
I'm trying to think of one.
But the deal with this was John Carpenter was asked to do another Halloween. And he said, I will do it, but what I want to do is every single Halloween, I want a new movie out that has nothing to do, like it's an anthology of movies about Halloween. They're not all about Michael Myers and all that sort of shit. But here's the problem. You sell a movie that's Halloween, it says Halloween, you know it to be Michael Myers, and then you get there and you watch it and it's not Michael Myers, and then those people come out and scream to the world, Michael Myers is not in this.
Yeah, what the fuck movie is this? I wonder if they let people know beforehand, or did they go?
I don't think so.
Do you have any info there about him receiving death threats or calls, or like what the
fuck
is this?
Nothing like that. Like everybody agreed to this, right? And then agreed that this was not going to happen again afterwards. But when you hear the numbers and stuff like that, I think everybody thought Michael Myers was going to be in this movie. I'll tell you, the first time I saw it, I thought Michael
Me
Myers
too,
was
so
in
did
this
I.
movie. I remember, I think we got like a bunch of them like in a row. Like we had rented a bunch of them or something. Like we're going to watch Halloween 2, 3, and 4 back to back or whatever it was. Like, and then it was...
I do remember sitting in a room full of people and all of us
Yeah.
being like, not a room, but, you know, and it being like, who
institution.
the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
where's Michael Myers? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is happening?
Well, and I thought it was going to lead to, this is how the mask became evil. and
Right.
It's like maybe a prequel. Like it was, I didn't know what the word prequel was at that point because Star Wars hadn't come out, but like you get it.
A before tale.
Yeah. I like that this is their twist on the jack-o'-lantern in the first two, like where they zoomed in on it. It's like a computer.
It's not like the worst idea though to do like the whole anthology kind of thing.
No, I don't
It's
hate it.
not, but you can't call it Halloween then. We're in brackets. You got to let people know this is what this is.
Well, but I think that's what they thought they were doing
my God,
by
I'm
calling
having a
it Season of
seizure.
the Witch. Again, Season of the Witch has nothing to do with this movie either, so don't worry about that.
yeah, like
but-
what the fuck?
But I think that's what he thought he was doing by giving it this other title. But you need to tell people ahead of time, like there needs to be a PR thing going, hey guys, we have started the Halloween anthology. You got a complete story with Halloween 1 and 2, but now we're moving on to a new story. And
that
it's
take
gonna
place
be like-
during Halloween.
Yeah. And he's like, it's not the same universe. It's not.
This looks exactly like where you have to walk underneath in Detroit
Yeah.
from that boat. I'm not even joking you. I wonder where this is filmed.
I have no idea.
Because this is like the same. This is how you run in Detroit too.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of like a scene like I again it's very hazy, but it reminds me of a scene from like Cyborg or something like that. Like
Yes.
that also was there, you know?
Oh, I love that John Carpenter did the music.
Mm-hmm. So this was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who people will know he was one of the people in the Michael Myers costume in the original Halloween.
Oh.
Nick Castle also was in the costume at one point, but Tommy Lee Wallace also was. He edited Halloween. So I think he just did some like reshoot stuff because he was the editor, and I think he just got in the suit for those things. He also was the art director for Assault on Precinct 13, like the original one, the good one.
He's a big John Carpenter collaborator.
Yeah, and he was in The Fog and edited The Fog, and he directed Fright Night 2.
Oh.
So he's got a little bit of a thing behind him, a little bit of a pedigree, as it were.
This fucking guy.
Yes.
Is it that the mob? Is this
I
just also some side guy who's just gonna stumble? I do not remember one scene of this movie at all.
I remember very little.
I think the only thing I remember is seeing a conveyor belt
All right,
with
well,
like masks on it. Oh,
we'll
they're
keep-
backing up.
well, that makes
They
sense.
clearly
They're-
saw you run this way, bud.
Yeah, exactly. I
I'm
know
fucking with him.
I know those sideburns anywhere.
Nobody's driving that car.
What was interesting is that more popular than this movie was a novelization of this movie.
The what?
And a science fiction writer, I'm going to get this name wrong. It's Dennis Etchison.
Perfect.
But
Oh my God.
he wrote it under the name Jack Martin, which is better. He wrote a novelization of this movie, and it actually really did he did quite well, despite the fact that the movie was like just eating it with the critics and stuff like that. And then in the box office, people bought the book, and it actually got reissued in 1984.
That's
maybe,
weird. Like, why the novel? I hated the movie. Let's
know
see what
what?
the book's like.
I think people were looking for an explanation. If I'm being really frank,
Really?
I think people didn't know. Oh my God, was that Adam Scott or is that Mr. Bean?
Oh my God, that guy just. It's like a little of both. You think I just waited, eh?
Yeah.
If you were stop being so cool and moving around like the Undertaker there, bro, like nothing's gonna stop you.
I was thinking, is this is that the tall man in like a prequel?
Oh my God, it's like, yeah, he's not tall yet. He's medium height.
Yeah, he's
Boy.
He's 4 years old in that
He's
shot.
medium height boy.
Yes, that would
Not
be
the tall man yet.
that would be wonderful.
This is like where Freddy was buried.
Yeah,
where they
very
all
much
meet
so.
up right here.
We gotta do that. I think we made a critical error by doing Nightmare on Elm Street 3 first.
Yeah, I think we did too.
And so
We can
now
always
we're
go back.
We're gonna jump over the place because it's like
Yeah.
3 and 4 are my jam.
Yeah, they're
2's
the best ones.
1's fine, 2 sucked.
Two's, yeah, I just watched two.
And then 5 is too camp. Like it went overboard campy. Like 4 was kind of like 3 and 4 were like the sweet spot for camp.
Yes. That's when Freddy was because it was like we've already seen Freddy.
Yes.
So now like let's really ramp it up. There's no mystery now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, I watched The Predator for 12 minutes the other day, and it was even worse than when I was loaded in the theater and almost got killed.
Oh, God.
I was like, I was totally right about this movie. I was like, how can anybody sit in the movie theater and be like, this is art. Like, shush. What a fucking movie.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
think, isn't what's his name in this? Thrill Me.
I don't know. We'll figure
This
it
is him right here. No, that's not him. That's absolutely not him. I'm talking the guy from Creepers, Night of the Creeps.
I don't.
He was also we watched one of his movies. I think he's the oh my God, is that Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's him. There he is. Yeah, that's him.
Like, that song, because they're using the London Bridges falling down thing. The reason they did that is so they didn't have to like write their own tune, and that's in the public domain. So they could just rip off the tune.
Well, that was wonderful. Way to go, John Carpenter.
Don't you like
fucking lazy bastard?
This company that is like the premier, the number one in like Halloween masks only sells 3 masks?
Hey man, they only need 3.
Yep. A skull, a pumpkin, and Obama.
And whoever, what was it? One was just a kid or something.
Yeah.
So this is 1 hour later. Is this the same place? Did they need to say it was an hour later?
Yeah.
Is this a main?
They definitely need to say
He
that.
hates these cans.
God, imagine
some old sailor. He's got his fucking toque on indoors.
I picture whoever finally came up with the idea. Hey, why don't we put these the oil instead of these cans that you have to like pop open and put like a spout thing on? Why don't we just put them in a bottle that we can just like it is a spout?
Yeah, it's like opening up a can of preserves in your apocalypse bunker.
That guy must have won a fucking Nobel Prize. It's just like, really, we haven't thought about that in like a billion years.
See the boobs on that lady in the pool? Oh my God! Oh yeah, that's the same guy who's been running.
Yeah.
Hurry, the bathroom.
He looks like a hipster Matt Frewer.
He does totally.
I just saw Matt Frewer actually. Carrie watches the Fear the Walking Dead, and he was just on it.
No shit.
Yes, spoiler alert, he was murdered immediately.
Oh my God.
He was having this conversation, and he's finally like, I think we can work together, and he takes a bullet right in the fucking head.
Sweet.
And I'm like, yes.
Sweet. Oh God. Is that the same guy?
You know who I thought that was instantly without having any like reference for why it would be him? The dad from fucking Beetlejuice. I can't remember. I'm not remembering. Jeffrey. Yeah.
I was gonna say Tamer. That's him right here. What was he? Was he in Killer Clowns?
I think so, but he was the thing I remember most from him was a very short stint in Oz where he played a racist mayor who was in jail for a little while.
We watched a movie with him in it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yes.
That's Tom Adkins is the guy's name. Let me find his shit.
You better find his shit. Literally, you can buy it on eBay.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, thanks, Dad, for the lamest masks the world's ever seen.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
See, wasn't
that like, the one in the advertisement?
Yes. That's some sweet divorce shit, eh? Mommy, you gotta say, they are good, man.
They are. I was just gonna say they are pretty good masks, actually.
The witch mask kind of sucks, but actually, that's something I really enjoy doing now. I go to those like Halloween like pop-up store things that like are.
I love them. I'm big into Halloween masks.
I know, and they have so many.
I want to go to that thing so badly. The Halloween Frightmare in the Falls. You already have the mask, kid. We got to watch the preview for it again.
Yeah. Well.
Is the only commercial that comes on TV in this town?
I think so. I think that I don't know the exact number, but that commercial plays like 20-something times during this entire movie.
Oh my God. I already want to go to the store. I don't need to see it. Hey, that's the girl from Halloween 1.
Was it?
That's the, she was babysitting. Oh. She gets stuck in the window with her underwear hanging out. I think that's her.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I didn't recognize any of their names. Oh my God, that looks like Judd Nelson in the front right there. Either that or it's the
black
guy,
lady?
No, front right, the white guy. It's either that or he's the guy who played Napoleon in Bill and Ted. Ziggy piggy zig. Oh lordy. So this was written by a guy named Nigel Neal. Wrote this story, and then John Carpenter did a rewrite for it. And then Tommy Lee Wallace did like another rewrite for it. I'm just trying to get the reason why that was a.
You're always getting out of there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Carpenter like was like all shocked that like Tommy Lee Wallace wrote, and he's like, well, I just did a rewrite. Why would you need to do a rewrite? And it was like became a whole thing. I'm like, well, maybe because you drunk wrote Halloween 2.
Drunk wrote. That's the only way to write.
Yeah, probably.
Why were they not happy with Halloween 2?
No, it was just the fact that he obviously didn't give a shit, and then like he was so clearly done with that version of Halloween, right? And so like the guy had to look at it, the guy was directing it. It's like, you know what, I'm not happy with this, I'm going to change this. And it was, once you're the director, it's your movie, you can do what the fuck you want with it, right?
You get all pissy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's always pissed off about something, John Carpenter. Oh, he just grabbed her ass.
Yes.
Oh, just like Halloween 2. Is Michael Myers still hanging around here?
I have
Is this him?
That would be amazing. What was interesting, actually, Joe Dante was supposed to direct this.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking shirt wide open. Look at this hot
Yeah, I was
pimp,
gonna say,
eh?
yeah, you really want this guy performing surgery over you with his chest hairs
Well, and if you notice in the fridge, he had like 15 cans of things that you have to open with the, you use the same one for your own apple juice as you do for the motor oil. Why are you going to get 3 of them? Come on.
God, what was the date that everything stopped coming in a friggin' tin can?
I don't know. That's probably when the world went to shit.
You helping Uncle Sam with the war effort.
You got to have one of those giant, can openers that like the industrial one. You got to stab into the thing.
Like
and you
we
gotta
had at the restaurant. Yeah.
Scream a family member's name while you fucking jam it. And all the beet juice comes in. You're like, take this, you fucking asshole.
And it's weird because it's a can of applesauce. The beet juice is coming out of it.
I can't read.
That's fine.
Ooh, listen to the ominous music. This guy's walking. This guy's got something going on here. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, he's got to get his OJ gloves on.
These are the original Matrix agents.
Oh my God, he's getting his rape gloves on.
Oh yeah.
He likes his maids. His nurses black and sassy.
This guy, he's the opposite of the creepy doctor in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, who like slips his gloves off to finger Annabella Sciorra.
Who wouldn't?
Right?
Any doctor would.
I don't remember, like, I remember watching that movie. I was very young and not really fully understanding what was going on. But all I could think is like, what's the difference? Like as a kid, I was like, what's the difference? Like he's like glove on to glove off to go up there. I was like,
right.
Why is it upset her that the glove wasn't there?
Feel it.
Oh,
whoa!
He's gonna honk his nose like Mr. Miyagi.
Oh my God! Is he ripping his eyes out?
I think so. He's doing a very poor job.
He's not really committing to this.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, is
he gonna rip his face off?
What the hell just happened there?
I don't know.
What did he just do?
He
put his hands into his eyeballs and then broke his nose or something?
I have no. Yeah.
He killed him.
Yeah, he's dead. Apparently, you can die from getting your nose broken from the inside.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, that was probably when he said there's the DNA evidence all over the place from his glove.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're wearing the gloves.
He reminded me, wiping my gloves off on the curtain, obviously.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
He looks like somebody that would have played one of the aliens in They Live.
Oh, yeah.
He looked just like one.
Yeah, for sure.
That may even be one.
This guy definitely is one.
Oh, fuck.
This is a man who never changed his look. This is what he looked like, when he was in Oz, like 30 years later.
Oh, yeah, and he's great in Night of the Creeps.
A man. Oh, that girl is acting her fucking face off.
She is killing it. I want to know what the hell just happened there. What the frig? Like, couldn't he have just punched him to death or put a pillow over his face?
I thought that was...
Did he do that weird, like...
Yeah. I honestly think that was
He's
just
done.
I think that was honestly just the idea of like an effects guy or something like that, where he was just like, would be really cool if we could like rip his face off. Oh, little self-immolation will do you right.
Oh, he did the job. That car went up so fast.
Cars don't explode
Instantaneously. Yeah. Yes, they do. All the time, even without somebody pouring gasoline on themselves in it. He's like, that's the 4th time today.
That was, I think, one of the biggest bummers Mythbusters ever told me when they were showing like car explosions and stuff like that for like Hollywood. They're like, you can't, like, they're like, oh, if you like shoot the gas tank, it explodes. They're like, no, it doesn't. Cars don't explode.
Thanks for ruining everything, Mythbusters.
They just catch fire. I know.
It's not even a myth. They weren't even doing myths in the end.
I know.
It was just like, let's do this. And it was like,
Yeah.
that's not a myth.
I like that. That's why I like what he's doing now, that Savage Builds. He's just like, wouldn't it be awesome if we were doing this? And
Oh, they
just
got a
do
new
that.
one?
Oh, just him. Just
One-
Adam
one
Savage.
dude.
Yeah, he did one. He built an Iron Man costume for his first, like, it legit, it could fly.
What?
It was bulletproof. It didn't fly like Iron Man flew, like with his hands, but it had like a jetpack thingy on it. But one of the more recent episodes, he made the gun from the Fifth Element.
Yeah.
So like it had the net gun and it had the replay mode, like, you know, where it's like you fire the bullet and then every other
Oh,
bullet
and it
goes
goes,
in the same
goes
spot.
around.
So
yeah.
he made something in the spirit of that. Now the gun part was actually a Nerf gun because obviously not shooting bullets everywhere, but it was on like a gimbal. So no matter what way he pointed the gun, it would always be pointing in the same direction and it would fire the bullets.
neat.
But it had a net gun, a flamethrower, a
channel is
rocket
this on?
launcher, Discovery.
Of course.
But yeah, it was good. He did one where he brought back Tori Belleci, who was in MythBusters, and they made and they just made food fight weapons.
Is he the guy with the mustache or without the mustache?
He's the ginger goatee.
They were both ginger.
No, the one guy was bald with blonde mustache, and then the other.
Okay, so
guy
it was the ginger guy.
Yeah,
okay. I thought they were both. I was thinking the guy with
Yeah.
the red mustache.
yeah,
The Yosemite.
yeah. You know, he's done some pretty fun ones. He actually made a sword out of meteor
Oh.
and stuff like, and it looked really cool.
I know
and stuff
copies
like
of the
that.
film Meteor Man on VHS.
Yeah, and then one was just him playing with nitroglycerin.
Oh.
It was just
Just
legit.
playing with there's Buddy.
Yep.
He looks like if like Dan Aykroyd lost like 400 pounds. Wait, what did he show him again?
Let's have a look.
Not her.
Yeah, she's not near.
This guy.
He doesn't look like Dan Aykroyd lost 400 pounds at
There
all.
he is. Look. Okay, you know what? He looks like the security guard from today's special.
That get behind that. Anybody who doesn't know, I believe that was a Canadian, like it's like a CBC like kids show. The whole idea of it was that like when the store closed, the mannequin came to life, and then they had like little adventures. Him and the security guard who was a puppet, and one woman who for some reason was there, and then a mouse. That was the group.
And when
that
his
made
hat
that.
fell off, he turned into a mannequin.
Yes. Which was
Okay.
basically the plot of Mannequin, if you think about it.
I don't think about the plot of Mannequin. I just live it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
I just experience. Okay, so this girl clearly, is this the first time she's seen her father? Because she's just like, my dad's dead, because she could care less. And do they bring you right in to stare at him right after he's been murdered horribly?
I think so.
The guy tried
No.
to pull his face off,
Usually they clean him up a little bit.
and like in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got her olive oil dress on.
He has a really weird thing where he falls in love with people whose like family has been murdered and they have to come identify the body. He's just always way into them. He's like, I cheat on my wife constantly with the bereaved.
That's the only thing that gets him hard, man. Whatever gets you.
Yeah.
We need to find out what movie this guy was in. I want to do a contest right now.
Yeah. Who's your dad?
Here's the contest. Yeah, it's who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Is it me or Joe?
It's definitely me. Fuck. What? Sorry, what?
I want somebody to call in to the line, wait the 45 rings,
Yes.
okay, and then listen to the 24-minute message that precedes, you being allowed to leave a message. But I want you to tell us what other movie this dude was in that we watched on this show, and I personally will send you an autographed picture of Joe.
Your autograph on my picture?
That's right.
I like it.
That's going to be worth so much money.
All right, well, I'm looking him up right now anyways, so it doesn't matter.
What the fuck movie was it that we didn't know that he was in there?
He was
It's
in The
not-
Fog. He was in My Bloody Valentine. He was in My Escape from New York.
He was a
in-
carpenter boy.
Yeah.
Was he in Starman?
I don't know.
You don't see Killer Clowns?
I don't know. It doesn't show me absolutely everything at
Creep
first glance.
Show.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, he's been in a lot of
a
stuff.
lot of TV and
That's a career right there, baby.
yeah. Oh hell yeah, that'd be a fun career, man. You just show up, you just kind of dip your toe into a world for a little bit and just escape from New York. I remembered he was in MASH. I remember that episode actually. There's Creep Show.
Maybe I'm
Halloween
thinking
3.
Creep Show.
It could be he was insane elsewhere, like every fucking other person who's in every other fucking movie.
Oh my god, he
man.
was in The New Kids.
Of course he was. Oh,
Night of the Creeps.
Lethal Weapon. I remember him from that too, actually. Maniac Cop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's in tons of stuff. So you can still call in and tell us, but it's too fucking late. We already know. So Yeah, that'd be striking to say. He's in tons of shit.
The answer is we haven't. You get a shirt. Oh, no,
Yes.
not a shirt.
Autograph picture of me.
Was that a
by
preview
Todd.
for the movie Halloween?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Yeah, basically the big version of that commercial, which is, tell me if this is weird. On Halloween night, they're premiering a new commercial for Halloween masks. They're like, you're gonna
It's
see our
all
best
year
commercial.
round, this Halloween mask store.
Yeah, no, but it's not even a store. You can't go to it. Apparently, like, you have to order them. But what's crazier is just the idea of like, oh, the day where we're really gonna nail down a lot of people.
Hope you haven't bought your mask yet.
Because you know what everybody's doing? Buying masks for their kids for next year.
You got to stay on it, man.
Yeah,
Okay, we're getting close, man. I'm going to Wonderland on the 11th
nice. On
to go to Spooky World.
October 11th
Uh-oh.
or September 11th?
Oh, shit.
Ah,
Today.
Today, I'm on my way. Yeah, actually, we're going on October 11th.
Are you?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah.
No way.
we are.
We'll see you there.
No, I'm gonna avoid you like
You
the fucking
should.
plague.
You never know. It's dark there. We might
Yeah.
not see each other.
Who knows?
And it's busy.
Well, actually, we won't be there for the Halloween. We'll be there during the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll be there during the day on the 12th.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to scare the piss out of your kids?
Probably not.
Oh. Well,
We talked about it.
They
but-
already pissed.
No, I think we're gonna take them to the science center the next day or something like that. So
Are you
this
staying
is-
overnight?
this is- no, we're gonna come. Just go
Let's
back.
go back.
It's all good.
I love it. She looks like,
What's
I
gas?
don't know. She looks like somebody in something else. I don't know if it's a chick from Flashdance
No,
or
there's
like...
a lot of super generic. I find that a lot of people, especially like young girls in like horror movies, there's just a super generic look about them.
She
where,
just,
like,
she kind of looks like she's like the black girl, but I think she was in like Silver Spoons and like 21 Jump Street.
yeah. Again,
It's all the same look though. Oh, there's those 3 masks that they
Yep.
sell. You could just buy them here at the store instead of going.
Yeah.
Is this the mask store?
well, it's not a mask store. It's just a store that apparently sells some of the masks.
She kind of looks like Elizabeth Berkley or something.
Yeah, she looks like a weird mix of like Elizabeth Berkley and not Jean Triplehorn. Who's the other one who was in? I can't remember her name, but it's another one of those like 80s girls who's just like,
What's her name? She's a pretty girl.
yeah, she's very pretty.
Looks like she just got that nose.
Mhm.
Daddy just got me this new nose for Halloween.
Yeah, oh, for sure. For sure. Now I'm gonna get the real movies. I just nailed down.
Yeah.
I just nailed down Halloween 3 and
Wiffle. Oh, there's a wiffle ball.
Yeah, there you go.
T-ball stand, I think.
Sweet. Yeah, well, this is just a generic kind of.
Oh, he goes and gets her that little nose. Look at the little dots. That's a Coke dot. That's a Coke nose. It's called a Coke divot. Where like you know, what's his name on the guitar there? Wow, I'm on drugs. I play the guitar. Wow, that guy.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yep, that guy. That's the guy.
Okay.
And he would put his acid
The
into
guitar
his.
guy.
He would put. See, you knew who
Yeah,
I was
no,
talking about. So it was
I-
a perfect explanation.
Yeah, no, the
that his
acid and
Miller?
the headband. And
Did he leave his beer there? Did he just find a sixer on top of the other phone?
I'm sure that probably happened back then. See, this is what you're missing out on by having a cell phone is like picking up some
Sixers.
No,
on
he
top
put
of
his.
the-
I think he just put.
Anyway,
his
she keeps her cocaine in that little divot for later.
Ah, that's good. Anyways, that was my point.
Exactly.
Was it worth it? You bet your buns.
Fuck it. Oh, here comes
See?
the commercial again.
Like,
I think I need to go to the store now.
yeah. So, the voice you're gonna hear, there's a voiceover in here. It's actually, you're not gonna hear it in that version. But when you hear it and they're like, this week you're gonna, get your mask, blah blah blah. It's actually the voice of Tommy Lee Wallace.
Tommy
director.
Lee
I know, not Jones.
from Motley Crue.
Yes. And Wallace.
Okay, so why are they suspecting the mask at all? Just because her father was gripping onto it as he had his face ripped off. So now for some reason they're like, well, the only place we can piece him at, I guess, was the mask factory?
Yeah.
Like he could have bought it at the store, sold it.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
was he definitely at the
Yeah.
mask factory?
I don't know. I think there's that guy looked kind of like Donald Trump. There's a
Probably was.
I think that he looked like he was sticking his head out like a dog. He was like just.
I wonder why it's
like
called
that.
silver shamrock, and the shamrock's not silver; it's still green.
I have no idea.
Like the outer border was a little silverish.
It's probably because it's all owned by old white people. But no, further to your point though, like the I think that she's not grasping at straws because she ends up being right, but I think she's like, it's that psychological thing of, well, he had to have been holding this for some reason, right? Like,
Oh, there was somebody standing there weirdly again.
yeah.
Oh, so we have a customer for a bank.
We watched this horror movie, but I tell you, I watched a real horror movie the other day. I texted Todd and let him know that I was watching Piranaconda.
Oh my God. Where do I see this? Who do I gotta blow?
It was on Amazon Prime Video, and it's a Roger Corman produced movie that features, does not star, but features Michael Madsen. Also has Rachel Hunter in a small role.
Amazing.
And it is...
She's still alive.
Next level. And it's literally just a giant, like 100-foot long snake with a piranha's face. And then every time it attacks something, it just turns into like blood mist. And it's just that. Like, oh. And there's this girl, honest to God, I was like, this girl has to be in porn. And her name, I can't remember her name now. It was like this crazy name. And I'm like, she's definitely a porn actress. Then I found out her real name was like Artemis something. And I'm like, that's even more of a porn name than her porn name. And then I found out she's not a porn actress. She just occasionally does these really shitty horror movies. But her actual job is she's an animal handler.
No way.
And I was just like, oh, okay. Well,
that's hilarious.
But she has the biggest, fakest boobs I've ever seen in my life.
I guess showing them off.
I guess that's to keep the animals at bay that she's handling.
That's right. So
if they attack her, like, they got to get past like 2 fucking like
do you know do you know where this, she doesn't even notice either until you get halfway through.
Is this on Golden Pond?
I love how he was just saying like, hey, we'll pose as a couple, and then we'll stay at this place, and then we'll go as if we're potential buyers of masks, or like you're gonna buy the place. This guy's always jogging places.
I have to be running. If I stop running, I get fat immediately.
You and me both, brother.
I don't understand the logic of this doctor. And
I was just going to say, I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
This doctor takes this girl because he feels bad for her.
Yeah, I don't understand what it is.
You and I are going to investigate this.
Yeah, it was a total ploy. He's like, this is what you had to do back in the day. You couldn't just be like, let's go bang.
I know I'm married.
You had to pretend.
Yeah, I know I'm married with 2 children, but I'm going to just abandon them for a little while so I can help you figure out a mask thing.
Everybody in this little town seems a little off or something, though, eh?
That's always the way in small town. Like, just in small towns in general.
They're all zombies or something.
Yeah, everybody should be a fucking zombie.
They're all secretly wearing the masks, but then it goes back into like a face because you don't know them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to pull his face off. Underneath his actual face is a mask.
Oh my God, is this the prequel to Face Off?
They're making another Face Off.
Yeah, I heard that.
Faces Off. Yes. It's a zany romp.
Yeah. I think it should be like
swapping.
It should be like 4 people and their faces all get done, but the thing is you don't know who's who.
Yeah, it should be a romp.
You got to figure it. No, I don't even want it to be like let it be an action movie, but let it be a mystery of who's which person.
Oh, look at these. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
They're stretching
that
out
girl
there,
looks like a nightmare.
I like nightmares. You know what happens to me when I wake up from nightmares? Boner.
There you go. She looks like the girl from The Last Dragon, the girl who did the music videos and stuff like that. But she's old now and she's
God,
done.
like downtown Julie Brown.
Yeah, like
under the acid blotter he just purchased.
I also like the
Jesus Christ! Everybody that pulls in here is trying to kill him.
Yeah, everybody's looking to power fuck. Oh
yeah, tell them everything as you get out of the car angry.
Yes. It's a freebie. I like the trust back then, eh? I just put $40 in your till. Is that fine? Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna go check.
I like her jacket. She does look like she could be one of the girls killed by Freddy. Like the girl who does the aerobics.
Yeah.
She was working out. He's an alky.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't you finish your sixer? Where's your sixer, brah?
Oh, he
take a shower with her
took
already.
While he was driving.
Go get a mask and bang her with the mask on backwards.
Oh my God.
So you look like a freak when you would call the maid in. They're going to pull that shit.
Yeah, from last week. Or did we even discuss that on the show?
Fucking A, we did.
Okay, I didn't know if that was something we discussed beforehand or not.
No, it is. I don't know. Was it?
Yeah.
Anyways, there's this thing happening out there right now,
Yeah.
people. It's new. It's like ASMR. It's like ASMR. And it's when you do something really creepy, gross, dirty.
Yeah.
And
It's not new.
And then the maid. Oh my God, he's made his move.
This is what I'm saying. Again, he's married with 2 children, and he's the hero of this story.
Is he?
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Because he came home with those masks, and his kids
Oh.
didn't.
I thought there was his sister's kids.
Yes.
He's on a stakeout. He's not himself. They're playing.
Yeah. No.
If these people are bad,
Yeah.
right? So tomorrow they need to be a couple. If they're watching them, they're going to be like, they're a couple.
Yeah.
They're banging.
Oh yeah.
She didn't seem to really mind at all. He just came right in there and went for it. Grab some pussy.
Yeah.
Everybody's grabbing pussy at the hotel now.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody take in everything. Cats are not free.
Oh, yeah. See, something's...
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, here we go.
Shamrock Savings, Shamrock Store.
Something's going on here.
So, like,
Is this going to be a little leprechaun, an evil leprechaun? The leprechaun running the factory?
that would be wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But what kills me is that, like, we've
fucking
seen,
kill
you know, I know, but you've seen, like, towns that are kind of dominated by an industry. That's not uncommon. That's
No, it's not.
new.
I remember being in a town and it was called
Yeah.
like the Algoma.
Yeah.
It was pretty much Algoma,
Yeah.
the town.
Exactly. And I mean, there's other ones. And then there's even movies about similar things, like even Walking Tall was like, oh, the
The
lumber
factory.
mill closed, so everything went to hell type thing, right?
Yep.
So that's not new. But for this place, this whole town exists on a mask factory that makes 3 masks.
Is this Predator vision? Like, what? How do you
Yes.
even see if anybody's breaking in or not? For God's sakes, what the
yeah.
fuck?
Thank God that the technology got better before the Paris Hilton sex tape, or we never would have figured anything out.
I wonder what I would have paid for it then if it looked like that.
I don't know. We watched scrambled porn for the first
Scrambled
10 years
porn
of
was
our
the
life.
greatest. I miss scrambled porn.
Every now and again, you would see a
Holy
boob.
fuck.
It's because it was a real treat.
It was a real treat.
I tell you, I think I would still take it because, like, being married, I get to see boobs all the time. It's like
I know.
to just have one pop up by mistake is kind of is like wait, like whoa,
Like in a fun run.
yeah, exactly.
Like, whoa, there's a boob. God's doing some serious thinking tonight. Guy looks like Tom Waits wearing Indiana Jones's hat and jacket.
Indiana Jones died in like in a mishap in one of his movies, and this guy just happens to pick up his stuff at the end. Hey, like, is he the next Indiana Jones now? Nope, he's a hopeless drunk.
Oh, look, we're getting some real information here. He doesn't hire anybody that lives in the town. He brought everybody in from outside.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Oh, I can tell you, mister. He's got that real voice of like an old-timey, like almost a crooner. Is like the parson in that Simpsons episode.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. He's what do you gotta say? Oh, he's gonna make something happen. This sounds like anybody ever talking about any business.
I know, right?
It's like you'll always hear some crazy person. It doesn't matter what it is.
Shit.
It's like the fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation. Let me tell you a little something about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm gonna take it down from the inside
Yeah.
by denying
I
one
make
of these
wishes.
little shits wishes. I didn't get a wish when I died of leukemia. Like what? Oh, I'm talking to a 75-year-old ghost. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? I asked for a wish. My dad put a cigarette out on my eyeball.
Yeah. Thankfully, that was my wish.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. It's
everything-
pretty low self-esteem.
And that was how the Make-A-Wish Foundation was born. After that, actually, I heard a really nice story. I think it's actually pretty old because, like, I'd heard like multiple kind of layers of it and stuff like that. But there was this kid who was sick with cancer, and he was remanded to his room or to his house. He couldn't leave his house because he was his what's it called? Immune system was so shot.
Right.
So people from the neighborhood were coming and performing outside their house, so he would like have something to entertain
Oh,
him.
didn't some famous band showed up?
Yeah, the Dropkick Murphys
Murphys.
showed up and did something.
Uh-oh.
I was like, that was. I like positive stories.
Oh,
even if
here's
they're
one of the
little-
dudes in the suits.
Again, these look very much again like the dudes from Phantasm too. Like, remember when they were like all the different Undertakers and stuff. Oh, this is where he makes him suck his dick.
Yeah.
What?
No, actually, both their penises rammed through his head at opposite directions.
That would be amazing.
Look, he is too.
Oh, it's kind of happening.
He's gonna break his face again like the other guy. Oh yeah, he is too. Look.
That looks like my grade 8 teacher, Mr. Brown.
Oh, he just ripped his whole head right off. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty all right.
There should be more blood splatter. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
That's the
I wasn't expecting that.
Spot. Yeah, neither was
I thought they were just gonna face fuck him and leave him in the alley,
Yeah.
feeling like a piece of shit.
Well, that's probably why they have a curfew. They what those guys get up to when you don't follow your curfew. Stay inside. They
They face fucked him after they ripped his head off.
They have the good sense to not go through your door.
Sorry, I passed out in my car drunk.
Oh, she meant to scare her.
Drugs?
Order for what?
What are you thinking of?
Yeah. This girl looks like she's a little hammered too. She's fucking.
Uh-oh. So why are you outside then if you know that there's...
That girl's already burned through that coke. She drinks pop like I do.
Yeah. Oh my God, did you hear the story? Obviously it was in Britain.
Yeah.
This kid,
Yeah.
20, 21, 22,
Sure.
ate nothing. All he ate for 10 years was Pringles, French fries, sausages, and like pop, and he went blind.
Nice.
And I'm like, pussy,
Yeah.
we should be dead 15 times over.
There's no way.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's all it took?
I know. Yeah, that's nothing. We did that from what, age 6 to
Till
yesterday?
now, yeah.
We're like,
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, when I heard that, I was like, what? I was like, they're not making these kids like they used to, baby. Oh.
There it is.
They're not making Halloween films like they used to either. Where's Michael Myers, for fuck's
That's
sake?
literally happened. Wouldn't that be amazing if he came in at the very end and like everybody was dead and he was just like
Through
And
every
just-
time. Ooh. Every time. Ooh, yeah. Oh, close.
Todd's looking for Bush.
I am not.
That-
I
that-
totally was.
I know you
I
were.
lost what I was
I
saying.
know.
She's
What is she-
cute, bro.
What is she doing? I was like, oh, I just can't. Like the one thing you do when you get out of the shower is wrap yourself in your blanket.
Soak
so you have
the
a nice-
blanket. Yeah.
Well, my first thing that I do is always piss all over the blanket, so it's soaked anyways.
I don't know why anybody would be coming to this factory. Is there no, like, how far did this lady drive? There's no, like you said, there's no other masks.
Yeah.
This is the only mask factory in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, this predates like Amazon and good shipping and stuff like that, right?
I know, obviously there wouldn't be a film,
Yeah.
but it boggles my mind how they ended up here at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why? You'd just be like, okay, he's holding a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's-
you wouldn't be like, there's someone with this mask.
Yeah.
Just can't put my finger on it.
Or you can get to the spot where, you know what? Instead of following this stranger into nowhere for nothing, I'm just going to go home to my wife and kids.
Yeah, I'm like, why does he care so much?
I know.
Well, maybe it's
Again,
because maybe it's because like somebody died in his hospital on his watch, so he's like, oh my God, he's got a bin of wontons.
that should be happening all the time. What was that in, what was it? Best in Show? When the one comedian did that as well, and he was sitting there, he was like a hostage negotiator or he was a hostage negotiator, like that kind of thing, talks people off ledges and that sort of thing. And he's sitting there and he's like, let me tell you something. Everybody jumps. They all jump. And he starts telling this story. He's like, yeah, so I get a guy on the ledge. He jumps. No shock to me. It happens every time.
They always jump. He takes his glasses off. They would say they always take their glasses off for some reason.
Oh, God.
We just see a little titty here. We saw a guy get his head ripped off.
Yeah. I would have been the best if it was that guy's head.
Is that a head double? This is back in the day, too. He's probably really raping on her.
Oh, yeah.
She got paid nothing. That's your payment. This guy's a big star.
Well, I don't even know about back in the day because, I mean, Nymphomaniac was all fucking real deal.
Oh, yeah, that like not Lars von Trier. Was it? I think it was,
I
maybe.
think you're right.
Yeah.
It was Lars Van
They were
Trier.
really banging.
Yeah. And then Brown Bunny, of course. Famous for that.
And yet what his wife doesn't ask what this doctor's doing holed up at like a hotel?
Well, he doesn't know. She doesn't know where he is. They don't have LoJack on their phones. But they don't even have phones.
LoJack. Sounds like some bad guy in like this movie. It's LoJack.
That would be amazing.
Wow.
Well, I feel like that was a bad guy.
Motherfuckers.
I feel like that was like a bad guy in like G.I. Joe or some shit.
LoJack.
LoJack, he's gonna find you.
Which I can fuck you up.
I like he's fucked her a few times, and he's like, "How old are you, by the way?"
That's
Not
what
that
you're
there's
supposed to
anything I
ask
can do
afterwards.
about it. Yeah, I know.
Why ask why ask before and ruin the
Do you have any close calls?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Where I was like, I don't know what age this girl is?
Where at some point you're like, I might be wrong about this girl being an adult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, once they dropped her back off of grade school, I was like, I don't know here.
Exactly.
Are you a
So are you-
teacher? Or...
I have gym class. Oh, you're the gym teacher.
Just denial.
I have my lunch money.
You just keep saying what you want to say.
Yeah.
Because then when they give you the lie detector test, you're not lying.
That's right.
It's called a technique I learned on forensics files. What the hell is
I'll
this?
teach
Where did she
you
just
shit.
find this? Is this a
It was
button?
just on the floor. I know she's gonna find out. Oh, I have something in my hair. What the hell's with her hair? Oh,
They're
Bobby pin.
seeing you. See this lady.
I don't know. Big Brother's got their fucking.
But why do they... What? Even if they are some evil why is nobody... Oh my God.
Yeah. So we just had our first laser in a Halloween movie. By the way, if I can put this out to you, this is also the last
Oh my God,
laser in a
here we go.
Halloween movie.
Oh.
Oh,
What the fuck happened?
That should have been one of those like Fangoria cards or whatever.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
And it shot a big bee into her face?
I don't know. That looks like I don't know. Is that a Weta or? Oh, what's
Did
happening
that
down there?
shoot?
Oh, she's pooping.
That's pretty good, actually. This movie's
Yeah.
gorier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So, like, what if they're? Why do they have to have this like wide berth of death? Doesn't anybody know? Like, yeah, you know what? Our supplier never. Well, maybe they get rid of the body and nobody hears them ever again.
This whole movie is a why.
Yeah, like what?
Like
Nobody.
ever-
Oh yeah.
Whoa, buns. But yeah, like literally the whole movie, like everything about this movie is why did this happen? Why, like that's
Like
again,
nobody. Like how long has the factory been here for? Nobody's figured out that anytime anybody goes near the town, they end up dead.
100%. This is why
like,
the novel did well. Because you're like, why the fuck did they do this? Like, it's certainly they're gonna go into it in a chapter of this. I want to get the novelization.
I want to get it
now.
too now. Actually, I wonder if you can find it still.
Let's see if we can hunt it down and we'll read it.
Oh, look, they're all here cleaning up the fucking.
We'll do a live reading.
A live reading. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. At the cafe.
Yeah. No, I'm saying we just go on YouTube Live and just read it.
Oh my God,
Like,
that would be
page for page.
amazing.
Then
Will we
one
do
of-
chapter by chapter, or what would we do?
I don't know. Whoever has to poop next. I'm due for one. There you go.
I've been due for one the whole time.
Yeah, I'm never.
I'm
not
always.
due for one.
I'm pretty much just
Oh,
in between shits. Hey, is
we
this?
see our best friend. Yes, this is exactly who you think it is.
Is this from RoboCop?
Yes, he is from RoboCop. His name is Dan O'Herlihy. He was also in the Last Starfighter, which was directed by Nick Castle, who was the original
One of
Michael
them
Myers.
was Michael Myers.
So you got that whole thing.
He's a bad seed, that Nick Castle.
Yeah, he was in RoboCop 1 and 2. He was also in Twin Peaks. He passed away in 2005, though.
Oh.
So to give you an idea, he was an old man here. And
he just got even older.
yeah, every day. Like every day, a little bit older.
I don't believe you.
Time working linearly like a fucking chump.
Yeah, something's going on here, y'all.
Yeah. Well, whenever you see, like, this is like the same group that was in the original Mission Impossible movie. Remember when it was like they see the tracker thing? They're testing to see if there's a tracker on that thing, and all of a sudden all these guys in white coats come up. I'm like, why are they all wearing white coats? They stick out like the fucking sore thumb.
Exactly right. I
was
like
like-
that device that, like, the moment she started picking at it, it shot a huge laser beam into her face that, like, blew her face open.
Yeah. That's most of the things that are at this desk right now can do the same thing, which is why I'm constantly asking you to not tinker with it.
Can you put your face closer to that?
I just gotta touch that.
Put your face closer to that.
No, my face is worms and bugs. Now my face is worms and bugs, worms and bugs, worms and bugs. Now my face is worms and bugs. Halloween 3.
That would be better than what we're seeing right now. That's for damn sure.
Oh, hell's
We
yeah.
just added another layer to this fucking onion.
Half of this movie, I'm gonna let's divide this movie up. Half of this movie is watching him have a dumb stare while waiting for phones to be answered, and then the other half is the commercial for that thing. Like, if we cut out all that shit, like, what is happening in this movie? Virtually nothing.
Yeah, well, now they're pulling this mystery of they haven't even gone to the factory.
Even he's saying why.
We've only seen masks in the preview.
Yes.
And the guy was holding one.
Why is she another why?
Remember I asked why I asked, like, I was like, man, this movie's way longer because we're getting there. It's got a slow burn. Yeah. Proper build.
Yeah. If you watch, it's like there's an after the credit scene that answers every single one of your questions. You're like, oh, that's why. But like, why?
I'm sure the movie's that.
She's literally going through all the car parts right now from that thing. Like, they're not forensic people. They're friggin' doctor. It's a hospital.
She's a car doctor.
Yes.
Clearly.
I am the car doctor.
Was that in the movie or
what?
Did a boat just go by outside?
I don't think so.
What was that?
As we're not near enough water.
I feel like I know where they filmed this movie for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's Detroit for some reason.
Yeah, it could be.
Troy, what's up? I swear to God, I feel like I've been here.
That's so.
Did I write this movie?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Am I the Mask Factory? Is that what this movie means?
No, you are just the Silver Shamrock.
Oh. Whoa.
Hillary, it was all California. It was shot.
Was it? Damn.
Yeah.
They made it. It's a set. It made it look like Detroit.
Mm-hmm. So the movie budget was 2.5 million. It made 14.4 million, so it did make money.
How much is it? 2.4 mil.
2.5 million. It was the budget. So it made $14.4 million. It came out, it was second to First Blood in its first week. So like First Blood came out that same week. Next week 2, it stayed number 2 behind First Blood. Week 3, this is when when word got out that this is not a Michael Myers movie.
Uh-oh.
And so actually E.T. crawled back up ahead of it, and it was in week 20 of its tenure. Officer and a Gentleman, which was in week 15, got back into the mix, and then after that it was off the top 10 altogether.
Once they figured it out.
So that's why
they went to see E.T. again. They said, you know what, I'm not going to go see this. I'm going to see E.T. again.
That actually reminds me, E.T.'s playing at our drive-in as a thing this weekend.
It is?
E.T. and Back to the Future.
No way.
Yes. I love
Is it when's the 4-banger?
Not until I think Thanksgiving weekend there's one.
Sweet. That guy's evil.
Yeah, well he's actually I was gonna say he's always evil, but that's not true. He wasn't evil in Last Starfighter or RoboCop. He was the only good...
Oh no, look, they got other ones in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe those 3 that they showed on the TV constantly are just like the new ones.
Yeah, this is this year's models. He's great. Like he is a great character actor type, eh? Like he's just
yeah, a little bit of a disturbance.
Mrs. Gutman.
So it's now the next day. Why haven't they gone to purchase their masks? Like, why are they still hanging around?
Well, because somebody got dead next to them and it threw off their plans, I guess. I don't... Oh. Huzzah!
What do you think? What do you think is going on in there?
Well, I do know what the plot is. Like, I know what the plan is because I do remember it, so that's not very fair. But something nefarious for certain.
It's probably going to take over the world.
It's
the masks make you crazy or something when you put them on, and I don't know about these guys though. They're all mind melted. They're all.
I'm going to tell you one word is going to come to mind when you find out what the actual plan is. Why?
Take over the Chinese.
No,
this movie should have been called Halloween in brackets. Why? Or let's just cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Just why?
Oh, I like these mask making processes.
Yes. I love seeing all that. Why is there a kid there?
The masks that they have.
Is that Donnie Most?
At the show there. You can go on and order them, but it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like ordering through somebody you already know on Facebook. Like, it's such a strange... It's not like, hey, press it and you pick one and then, you know what I mean? It's like this weird... And the guy gets back to you and like, isn't this like a store? I'm like, how the fuck does this work? But some of the masks they have are so fucking good.
They do make some really cool masks there. I wouldn't mind getting something like... My kids are still at an age where I don't want to do anything too like spooky,
creeped out, yeah,
right. But there are like some that are so good, and I try to make it. I try to do kind of what my dad did for me, which was make how the spooky parts of like horror and Halloween funny.
Right.
Right. And so we were whole day, like, we went to that Halloween store. I was putting on some of the scary masks and then like acting a fool, you know, and just like trying, and then like, oh, you're being silly instead of like, oh, that's scary looking. Right. We actually showed the kids Jurassic Park this week.
Oh, what they think?
They both liked it. And Reese, he would get scared when like the T-Rex came, especially when he was chasing the people and stuff. So he'd come and snuggle with me. And then when he was gone, he's like, okay, I'm not scared. And he'd sit by himself. But then at the very end, when he takes out the raptor, like right as it's about to jump at them, he goes, so he grabs onto him. He grabs onto him, and then Reese just goes and like thumbs up and goes, good job, mister. I was like, good for you.
Oh, here we go. Don't put the mask on, kid.
He's like the Willy Wonka of Halloween masks.
He is a creeper.
Look at you. There's one of those buttons that lasered that woman's face off.
Oh, he was talking to their souls.
Yeah. I like that everybody's all like Stepford. Like, it's very weird because like they look like candy stripers working there and stuff like that. It's like,
they're all Irish.
Yeah.
They have to be. The only way you can make a haunted mask is if you were from Ireland.
This guy looks like they wanted to get Buddy Hackett to play and they couldn't get it.
Buddy Hackett?
Can I get some masks over here? Come on.
Buddy Hackett's the man.
I want to know your process. Give me all your answers. No, the mask business is a secretive one.
So what? There's a secret to the process.
Apparently so. Oh, you don't want
even though people are dropping left, right, and center all over town.
No. Let's go one step back. Volatile chemicals. You don't want anything to do with that. But don't worry, buy our product and stick it on your child's face.
Yeah. Cheap gags. I like to gag cheaply.
Yeah. This is it reminds me a lot of like the Stepford Wives meets Willy Wonka right now.
That's exactly what this is, actually. That's a really good way of putting it.
And with a little bit of the Matrix.
Yeah, and they live.
Yeah. Oh, and they live probably
there's Maximum Overdrive.
Yes.
So maybe they're opening a portal. When the children that wear the masks strike fear into another one, the portal gets bigger.
I'm actually really happy that you don't remember.
Why, you know what I mean? Why this much security? Why people dying just because they found a bug?
Oh, you? Oh. I hate strangely familiar men. Familiar men freak me out because they're the ones who are going to tell my wife that I've been boning you.
This totally can't get out. We got to wrap this up and not let anybody know. Especially my wife and kids.
That's what you should find out. Well, those guys are all the like dudes. It's like, you remember the TV show Cheaters?
Oh my, I loved Cheaters.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So that's what this is. All of these guys are like agents of cheaters. And it's just when you find like people come to this town all the time to have sex at that hotel because nobody finds out. And then these guys kill them all.
Trade secrets. He's like, well, what can you do, huh? Oh, I saw a little break there in his...
He got kind of worried.
Yeah. No, a little bit of the evil seeped out there through that smile.
Uh-oh.
Come on, baby. Let's go back to the hotel and bang.
What did you see? The Marines.
Uh-oh. Better call them the Navy.
Yeah. The old Navy.
You can buy those masks cheap.
Yeah. What are they going to do? They're going to get you with some dungarees.
Ooh. Spanx.
His relationship with this girl is very weird.
Have they
been there one night?
I believe one night, yes.
So, yeah,
because the last night was when what's-her-name died.
Yeah. So, like, they've got, like, a relationship happening.
Oh. His wife just, he's like, sorry, babe, I'm going to have to be at the hotel for a long shift, 4 days.
Yep.
Don't come to the hotel, even though we live down the street. Be real busy.
It's
Halloween.
Whatever you do not follow up on anything I'm about to say.
Wait, because it was going through the days before. What day are we at? Like, how many days has it? I think it's only been 2, because before it's at the 24th or something, right?
And then it was traveling. And then they were only traveling by hours.
Now
so one more day to Halloween. It's now the 30th.
Now he's been there for 6 fucking days.
Yep. 1 more days to Halloween.
Now he's going to figure out he can't leave.
That I don't know if you heard that phone call. I'm pretty sure I'm right when I say this. Give me a second, because I do have the information here. Yep, the voice of the operator is Jamie Lee Curtis.
No way.
Yes.
So they're doing some, we saw what's her name, the other babysitter there.
Yep. And then on top of that, Jamie Lee Curtis, as we've said in the past, I think she's been like the voice. She was the voiceover of the opening narration of Escape from New York. And
These directors like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You left the door like half open, dude. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
thinking?
I always do that because I like to invite trouble.
At the seedy oh fuck. You know what? It also has kind of a Children of the Corn vibe.
Yep.
With all of the now the kids are coming after him, right? Like,
or what is it to like kind of like the Purge, kind of like, but not.
Where do they all get their suits from?
The exact same store.
You have to be. They all look similar because they just buy the suits in bulk, and you have to fit the suit.
Yeah. I think
are they clones?
Who knows? I think that the bulk of this movie should have been based just on like they should have just like really like John Carpentered the shit out of the this soundtrack and just let it be scary like that, because nothing has happened that's remotely scary. A couple of gory things.
There should have been, like, I find that they haven't really sold it enough. I know we saw them rip the guy's head off and stuff, but there should have been more. There should have been way more people at the hotel, and we should have way more murders.
Yeah. Well, they should have had like a more Jason-y or Mike Myers-y kill, like behind these guys. It's like they're all by themselves, and then they kind of get cornered and all that, instead of just the guy
like
walks
these
up to
dudes
him
in the suits are running after them, and they're hiding. And
it would have been cool if they were wearing masks.
This is probably what's going to start right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got his girlfriend. Now they're probably running through the factory, which we have not even seen yet.
We were in the factory. That's where they were, all the boxes and stuff, where they just were.
Oh, I meant like the conveyor belt. Like we'll need to see the secret room, right? Their secret hobo spices.
It's when he finds out, he comes out, he's like, rubber! The masks are made of rubber, people! They're like, yeah, masks are always made of rubber. Really, it's not like... The
secret is they're kosher, and all of the masks are preyed upon by an Irish rabbi.
Yeah, it's not latex? I thought it was just like a latex. Latex is also rubber. What the fuck is happening here?
Twist ending.
Yeah, that's the end. It comes with a the end question mark.
The chemical compact of rubber is essentially the same of latex.
Yeah.
The end?
Yeah. But I have a latex allergy. Do.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt me or anything. It just gives me a mild rash.
Allergies are pretty...
That's not even really a rash. Just maybe a couple bumps here and there. Oh, fuck.
Oh, they saw me. It's like this. He's moving around like somebody who's playing like a stealth video game very poorly. Like he's playing like Metal Gear Solid or something, and he's walking around and the guy's like jerking around at the buttons to duck and stuff like that. He's like, oh, no. He's just blah 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 blah.
Or he's like a mime, like he's miming stealth. It's like, I really got to get across that I'm sneaking. Oh, now he's in. Here we go. This is where the terror ramps up.
How would you not be constantly like pranking people? Like you have a bunch of those heads there. How are you not like in one of those heads and all of a sudden go like
at all times, and it never gets old.
I would never ever accomplish anything at work if that was a possibility of something I could do.
Constantly asking people, like, hey, can you come in here for a minute?
Yeah. Come here. Joe,
you come in here. I'm not wearing a mask, I promise. This is not happening.
You say that every time.
Yeah.
I know you're full of shit.
Let's see, that Two Faces, monsters.
Yeah, those other, like, their mask quality is actually quite good, which makes it actually that much funnier because the mask quality of Michael Myers' mask is so, like, remedial, really.
Maybe that's what they're going with here. Maybe the guy who made the mask was like, fuck, I can do better than that. Yeah. I can prove it to you.
We were in such a rush to get the other one. You made me get a bullshit
I want
Kirk mask.
all of the classics. Like, I want a Jason mask. I want a Michael Myers.
I find the Jason mask to be whatever, because, like, it was always a little different. You know what I mean? Like, it was,
on each one.
Yeah, it was like even like the patterns on it. It's like he switched masks from time to time. And
yeah, well, no,
like
from
that.
6. There's the different ones. I like 7 and 8.
Have you?
Do
you know anything, or do you know much about the Friday the 13th video game?
What the fuck?
That sounds about right.
Whoa, that's creepy. Actually,
that is pretty creepy.
What in the fuck?
Like
that would be Grandpa from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That would be a really good.
Is that her face?
No, I don't know. Yeah. I was going to say, I was like, it looks like it's just a pair of hands that are sewing and all the rest is just a dummy or something.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She's mechanics. Oh my, look at that. Like, yeah. Yeah,
But-
that's how that would work.
Yeah.
Like back in the day.
All robots were gears and pulleys.
They keep doing the same, like when Michael Myers ends up on the door frame in the first one.
Yes.
Like that scene's happened like 50 times now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good punch.
Try
Wow, I can't believe he can take a punch from a guy who
one
can't
more
fight.
with the other hand. Maybe this one's a little weaker.
All of a sudden, he just starts kissing him, and you're like, "Oh God, this is gonna get." I like how many packing peanuts there are in this place for a place that
Those are
doesn't
just boxes
Yeah,
of packing peanuts.
But the idea is they don't ship anything that's fragile. Like you don't throw a mask in a thing full of packing peanuts, do you?
Punching him in the guts does. What
Oh.
the fuck?
Oh my God, all his 5 Alive is coming out.
Whoa.
Oh,
For
well,
some guy that's super. They're robots. I told you they're clones. Was
there
pretty
you go.
close.
That's pretty close. They're actually like aliens, androids. Like that's a friggin' like Lance Henriksen kind of thing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, he just passed out while sitting up.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
he's given up.
Yeah. Fuck this.
Well, now we got to put another head on the old lady.
You killed my mom.
Mother, he's gonna tongue kiss it now. Mother.
German. Yes, I knew
German.
it. It looked like it was German.
Yeah, knitting. That German style. That buddy with the mole there looks like he was on TNGs and a lot of shit.
I know who you're
He was
talking
like he played the
about.
cowboy guy from back in time. They found them frozen in their pods or
Oh,
whatever.
that's not who I'm thinking of then. He also looks like former Chicago Mayor Pete Buttigieg. No, not Pete Buttigieg. He's the guy who's running for president right now. Who am I thinking of?
Buttigieg.
The other guy. Similarly fucked up name.
I hope
Sorry,
that
Pete
in the
Buttigieg,
end
I didn't
he.
mean to lock- like-
I hope that in the end the boss here falls and we get to see his plasticine arms way too long. At least, is that his own napkin or did they give him one?
I think they hooked him up.
He's like, why don't you wipe this baby food off your
like
hand?
so much of it too. It's just
Well, he did put it right into that robot alien's guts.
yeah. So are we to then understand that they are just weaker of body, or are we to understand that he can punch so hard he'd be able to punch into a human like that?
Yeah, because they were pretty strong, these guys.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Or as we might say, why?
This episode should have been brought to you by Why?
Why?
You'll be asking yourself that throughout the entire fucking movie.
Yeah. This is brought to you by Kodak. Why? Okay, never mind. It's brought to you by the Toronto Sun. Why?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Was he wearing the exact same suit in RoboCop? Like he never takes it off?
Probably.
I swear to God, I was like, he's like, have a
I
great
have-
day.
I have a feel he's actually I like him in this movie.
Me
Actually,
too.
he's kind of like doing.
Uh-oh, they're taking him to final processing.
He's gonna become a mask.
This movie is terrible.
That's actually how this movie ends. They pour him into one of those mask molds, and then the end shows his kid wearing him as a mask.
Oh my God, their newest.
But it's his whole body, and he's wrapped around it. It's like a really bad effect where he's shrunk down. He's like, no, I'm my son's mask. That's the whole thing.
Not my boy, no. But you can't hear it because it's mask talk. We can hear it though, but his son can't.
Yes.
I was
Which is
hoping that
weird.
it would be like almost as if where you put his face on, but
Yes.
his body is still there, so it hangs down like a smock or something.
I'm fine with that. That works.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Now we're getting into something real.
Maybe you can put your hands up underneath the hands. I think I think I
Yeah.
just came up with a new costume, bro.
I'm on
Like a
top.
new thing.
Yeah, I could see that.
Ancient. They are aliens. Oh,
I'm
for
really,
fuck.
I'm racking my brain. I'm gonna put it to you because I don't want to do the work anymore. Is there a good movie to be made out of this?
Yes,
Okay, what do we think?
I believe that there is.
Yeah, like what can we do with what we have here to make a good movie?
Okay, so obviously you got the Mask Factory.
Yeah.
And then an epidemic starts where the people that are wearing a mask are starting to commit crazy crimes
Yeah.
and go nuts. But it can't be so widespread that everyone knows about it. It's got to be like, in the small town.
Yes.
And then that's where they're like, okay, something's going wrong at the factory. And then they go to the factory. The factory should be way bigger.
Yeah. So here's your thing. They got a stone from Stonehenge. I don't know how nobody noticed.
What the hell?
But somehow that is the key.
They replaced the one actually there with a big styrofoam one.
Probably. Yeah, the one from this is Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
The little like 3-foot one.
Oh, it has a. Oh my God! I have to read this book.
Yeah. I need to know. Like, there's so many things. There was a similar thing with Jaws 4. They had a novel of that, and it goes into great detail about how like a voodoo priestess enchanted the shark to go after the like Roy Scheider's family. And all that, and that's why, because they kind of have this, like, they have the notion that the shark followed them there in the movie.
In 3.
Like, in 4.
Oh, in 4.
And they were, and they're like, they're here for us.
And Michael Caine's in that one.
Yes, he is.
Unbelievable.
I'm here to floor you. I was going to try and do a Michael Caine. I'm not going to try. I'm way too tired. But the, but they're like, he's coming after us. And in the book, it's like, for no reason, a voodoo priestess.
That's amazing.
Has
Because
made
he
it
did
happen.
follow them there,
Yes.
even though he died. So I don't know which one.
Yeah, several of them died.
It's like he's got a vendetta because it was like his family members down the line or something.
I
Like
guess.
you killed for my. It's almost like Death Wish, only from the shark's perspective.
The only thing that would have been better is if it came out of the water and went, "This is for Dad." And then,
Oh, this movie should have had. Okay, well, what do you think about the plot of the movie?
I think I go the similar route to you, but I think I go with the fact that this company was planning on creating like some sort of chaos and anarchy, and that their masks were causing people to become murderers, which kind of like then plays into the thing. You see just as an Easter egg, you see like the Michael Myers mask as one of the masks.
That's what I thought they were going to explain in this movie. That the mask did it because the masks are evil.
Yeah, and then so you see it in practice, and you can see they're kind of like monitoring it in this small town of somebody's got a mask on and they're killing people, and they've got a couple people, and like there's a couple people, and it's like all sorts of chaos because like there's multiple people who are killing people, and it's all because of the mask, blah blah blah. And then at the end you just watch all the masks getting shipped out. And
Right,
like,
that's totally should be it because they should not, they shouldn't win.
Yeah.
The bad guys should win.
It at the very least makes you like in this realm of, oh, Halloween's not Michael Myers anymore. It makes you interested in like, oh God, what's this gonna go next?
And there could be like, you get a couple scenes where the people are being terrorized.
Yeah.
But then he should be being chased by somebody in a mask, like while he's trying to get to the factory.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here it is. So what is with the Stonehenge? And they were breaking little particulates off and putting it in the masks or something?
It has powers.
Why?
So here's the thing where you got to put on your mask, and we're gonna find out what happens.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. So gather around.
Oh, you have to watch the thing too, I guess.
Yes. Oh, I like to watch it. What is the purpose?
Okay, so this would have happened way in the beginning.
Yes.
This scene right here would have been while the credits are happening.
Yeah.
The kid puts the mask on, and then they're like, okay, put the mask on, and then the credits are rolling, and then he turns and kills his family or something, right?
But wouldn't this be great if that was like, oh, this is what makes him a psycho killer? And
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, his mom's laughing.
Yeah. So this is what triggers the laser. Oh no!
What the fuck is happening to this kid?
This
Go
kid.
get him!
Yeah.
Bugs are coming.
He did.
That didn't take long. Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh, this time does
Did
it
they
pick?
put bugs into him, or were
Does
there already
each-
bugs?
I
Was
don't
he
know.
made of bugs, and the mask brought them out?
I guess. My thinking is that now there's some worms and snakes. And
Snakes are coming out.
just all sorts of shit. Oh. Like, to me, like, is this meant to be somewhat biblical of like all the plagues of, the whole let my
Right.
people go kind of thing? We're gonna kill your firstborn
Ooh,
type.
rattlesnake came out of his face.
Ah,
So does it just rot you away?
I guess, and then it makes animals come to life out of nothing.
And so
And
what? So all the kids are gonna put it on, they'll all die? Don't you want repeat business?
Nope, apparently not. That's why they only sold 3 masks. They're like, fuck it.
And nobody else has died, or do they all die on Halloween?
Well, nobody else is wearing, like, this commercial hasn't aired yet because it's airing Halloween night.
Oh, so now everybody's going crazy
Yeah.
everywhere that's wearing the mask.
Yeah, he's showing them what's going to happen tonight.
Oh, because I thought maybe they were, they already seen the commercials for the...
Yeah. No, it's that pumpkin thing is the thing that triggers it, and that hasn't been part of any of the commercials yet. He's got
Is
weird
this guy a
teeth.
fucking alien or something? Like, why do you even do this?
Because sometimes it's awesome to kill every kid in the world.
Little brats.
You know, wouldn't it be great if his motives were nothing more than, like, he goes back to his house, and then you see there's a park just outside his house, and he's killed all the kids, and now it's empty. He's like, quiet. And it was all to kill all of the kids. I killed all the kids, so now my house is quiet. It's like,
See,
why didn't you like close your window? Oh, my
shit.
window.
So this whole thing was building up to this, like, to learning that.
Yep. Also,
Which it didn't need to.
Yep.
It was not a good enough twist.
yeah. Also, this is the premise where people are going to shop for their Halloween costume in the afternoon on Halloween.
Yeah. Of the day of.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody's got their mask already.
My kids are already set.
That costume doesn't go with that mask.
No, it's perfect.
These kids aren't even...
Pumpkin-
What the fuck?
Wasn't that like Peter Pumpkinhead from the Crash Test Dummies video?
Like,
That's
you're gonna go for Halloween with your friends and everybody's gonna be the same skeleton.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like...
What was your favorite costume you went as a kid?
I was a camel.
A camel.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was promised, which ripped my heart out forever, that my mother was going to make me a Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Like a homemade. It never happened.
I got
Still
a
to
Ninja
this day, I
Turtle.
scream at her for it.
I have a Ninja Turtle one somewhere. I got a photo.
She
on
made
her
it for you.
Yeah.
That bitch.
I got a photo of it somewhere where I was a Ninja Turtle. I really liked the zombie one my mom did for me. She got like old clothes and she cut them all up and she did my makeup like all crazy, like gray, and my hair was all stuck out, and I was a fan of that one.
I went as a zombie once too, and I had a worm going through my head.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, the front of the worm was on the forehead. I thought that was the end of the movie for a minute.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was praying it was.
Should have been.
I was praying.
But my yeah. I can't remember what my son landed on. I do this thing where I get them a bunch of Halloween costumes every year as like for like their dress up thing, so they can play dress up and like whatever. And then they always just pick something from that for their Halloween costume, which is very convenient.
Right.
But this year actually I got my daughter a Gryffindor Hogwarts like robe.
Oh, I saw your picture where you guys had
Yeah.
your wands out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That had
Watching
that too.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, but she has the Hermione wand, and I got her that robe, so she's gonna do that. And then we have a system to make her hair all frizzy and crazy, like Hermione's in the first Harry
Right.
Potter.
Uh-oh.
If you put her hair in a braid and leave it there for like 2 days, you just take it out and it comes out all
Right,
crazy,
and it gets
frizzy.
all nuts.
So we're gonna
Easy
do that.
peasy. She's going as Hermione.
Hermione, yeah. And then Reese, he's said a couple different ones from his thing. He changes his mind a lot, but he is being somebody who's in his pile. He's got like Woody, he's got like a Power Ranger, he's got all sorts of different awesome ones.
I was
in
just
there.
picking one out of there, eh?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just,
that's good.
It works out really well. My wife wanted them to all. She had this thing because like the first year when like when the babies were little, like the boys were little, everybody was dressed in similar costumes.
Right.
Where like because
Like
Abby
the same theme.
Abby went as Dorothy, and then they did up my nephew as the what's it called, the Scarecrow and stuff like that. So it was like it had like this theme kind of going through it, and that was kind of neat. But I think they still get that expectation. She's like, oh, we should make like Reese be a Weasley, or not a Weasley, like a Slytherin.
It's
like,
always, I don't know how they covered this up.
yeah,
Like anybody who even has any inkling or any questions ends up totally dead.
yeah. I don't even know how they understand who has questions.
They're watching everybody at all times.
I guess, yeah.
The best thing with costumes
Yes.
is when you come up to two people
Yes.
and you say, what are you? And you say, I'm Tweedledee. And I say, I'm a fucking skeleton. That's what's up.
Yes.
I'm thing one. I'm a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm sick of your fucking questions. What are you? If you don't know, you're not interesting. Leave.
Oh, it's all quiet at the old Silver Shamrock.
I tell you, I love my Jawa costume. I'll be wearing that again this year if I'm off.
Which one?
But I have this Jawa costume and the eyes light up. And
You do?
Oh, dude, it looks so good. I'll see if I can find it.
Oh my God.
I'll do it after. So
You know
'cause
what's
we're doing
funny
a podcast.
too? What's funny too is that they've like killed everybody, but they want this guy to watch the horror for some reason, right? He's like, we know you're the star of this.
Yeah. Even though
sit
everybody
down
else
here.
even though everybody else who's seen this has been killed immediately.
Really
it's like,
quick,
no,
yeah.
You're the chosen one because you're the one who fucked a young girl.
Before we killed her.
Yes. Oh. Nope. See, this is
Oh,
this
here
is
it
the
is. Here it is.
monologue.
Here it is.
Going begging for candy. I hate. The Celtic lands. It's just for revenge against kids.
Oh, now his accent has come out, eh?
Yeah. It's just basically exactly what Brad Pitt was doing in which one was that?
12
Snatch.
Monkeys.
No, it's 12 Monkey. Everything. No,
Yeah.
it was Snatch though. That is strong.
Oh my lord. Does this really need to be the explanation?
Yep. Whose idea? We
This
have
fucking
to
movie.
kill-
You know, this one's got to be up there with like Mario Brothers.
Oh.
Holy lord, what a movie.
Well, when your biggest star is the guy who only had the credit, the old man in RoboCop.
What are you talking about? This guy was in Night of the Creeps. The other guy.
Yeah, no, but still, he's like, you know, do
I-
you
you
know
did-
his name?
The guy?
Yeah,
Night of the Creeps guy.
yeah, it's actually his legal name. You're right.
He
I thought I was
changed
gonna
it.
trick you.
Oh shit. Maybe
That
it only
is
does it to
unfortunate.
kids.
Now the ultimate punishment. You're in Guar now.
Yo, I would totally love that. That's
So
not
you
really
just
fun.
saw
It
that
would
was
be a punishment
Halloween.
if they said you're in the Insane Clown Posse.
Oh no.
You're Shaggy Two-Tone now,
He
or
gives-
whatever the fuck.
He puts the makeup on him, gives him a bottle of Faygo, and goes whoop whoop, and then just walks out.
You can't fight it then. It's too late. It's
See?
like being bit by a zombie.
Halloween is on. So this is
Oh, it is.
this is the only tie to Michael Myers. Isn't it so bad though?
Let's see
that,
if we see Michael Myers on the TV.
that the 5 seconds you get like Halloween on there is better music than anything.
And
in
it's
this
the guy who
episode.
did it.
Yes,
Oh, is this when you said you do get to see Michael Myers? Did you mean on the TV?
yeah. Yeah, I believe you
so
see
you
Michael
can't
Myers.
see. So now they did that on purpose. So they're like, he's in it.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's not in it?
Yeah, this is a Michael Myers movie as far as I'm concerned.
Why are they not showing him the advertisement? Are they
Well,
waiting for everyone?
It's
It's gonna happen during, hopefully at the end of Halloween. You don't want to wreck the movie by
Mhm.
bugs and snakes coming out of your face
you know, just
before the movie's
second
done.
end of the second last segment. You put it out. You're like, I
God.
didn't get to see the
Yeah,
ending.
like
That's
what the fuck? What a waste.
I do that for what's it called? The Usual Suspects. You'll never find out who Kaiser Soze is.
Kaiser Soze. Oh, that is a pretty good looking mask though.
Yeah, they're good looking masks. It's the way he's moving looks very weird. It
Yeah,
looks
it
like
does.
a shitty animatronic. Must turn off TV. By
He looks
kicking-
like one of the main characters from Coco.
Oh, he's very powerful.
Wasn't Coco the one with the
Coco.
skeletons
Yes.
and everything?
Good movie.
It was good. I liked it.
I feel like that's gonna be one of those ones that doesn't get enough credit. Like
It won't.
long-term.
It'll be like Ratatouille,
yeah.
which is going to have
Yeah.
a thing at Disney Epcot.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's coming from
Don't watch
Paris.
Coco.
That's coming from Paris, actually.
That's the Paris one? Oh,
yeah.
no, Paris Land.
It's one of the first. No, well, it's originally came from Disney Paris. That the ride is moving. It's actually one of the first rides to not have a track.
Wow, did you see that?
You
That
know
was
what-
amazing.
You know what happened? They ended up having to do that. They
Michael Vision.
Well, no, Tommy Lee Wallace. I guess just they were dicking around like between shots, and he threw it up there. So they're like, "Oh, that's what I'm gonna do," type thing. So they're like, "We're gonna get the shot of that," and then it took them like 40 tries to like have it happen again.
What, they had no idea how he was going to get out. In the script, it was like, it just said, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
He must escape.
yeah. Create
Who's he
escape
calling
sequence.
here? One of the other evils.
Yeah,
He's calling Dr. Claw right now. Set up the distribution of this shit.
I think one of my great disappointments is that they did such a poor job with an Inspector Gadget movie. Like you could, it feels like something you'd be easily able to make something good.
Oh my God, yes. We should write an Inspector Gadget movie.
Like I couldn't wrap like Matthew Brodericking any movie is a bad idea, but
that's like jumping the shark. That's worse than jumping the shark.
like somehow they did a straight to video sequel that starred French Stewart. And I have way more faith in
Oh
that
my God,
one.
I think I've seen it. You know, it's funny, how many movies has Broderick Matthews been in that are like, could have been a good, like Godzilla, Inspector Gadget, easy peasy.
They blew Godzilla. Remember how excited we were about that Godzilla
And it looked so
movie when it
cool
came
until
out?
the baby raptors came in.
Yeah.
And it, like, you know what it was when Godzilla stepped and Hank Azaria was in between his toes, and it's like, oh God.
I didn't mind that, to be honest with you. The only thing I truly mind,
it was like a goofy movie.
Well, and the whole idea
through the fucking ducts, eh?
Of hey, you know Godzilla, he's an icon. We're gonna make him look completely different. Like we're doing something totally different.
Because they had to explain how he looked for some reason.
And King Kong's a hamster that never leaves his cage. Like, just fuck everybody.
The old ventilation trick, eh?
Yeah. I don't think there's a vent. There's like vents. Oh, go.
RCA.
Yeah. That almost looked like the scene where, what movie was it? Where they're going through the sewer and then they poke their head up. Was it
Darkman?
No. They poke their head up and all of a sudden they're in the Ninja Turtles. And it's like the scene where they're like all in the, oh, God damn it. What movie was that? I don't remember.
I don't know. That sounds familiar, though. Like, big time.
Yeah. It was
gonna, like, light the factory on fire.
No,
light the factory on fire, buddy, and get the credits rolling here.
No, this is just this is a decoy. This is just the packing peanuts room.
Exactly. And you know, the next
somebody
room,
made a chair, like a throne out of those boxes. You could tell somebody was dicking around and they're like, this is my throne.
Half the boxes are the sunglasses.
Yes. Good old.
This totally feels like every John Carpenter movie ever made, even though it's not.
Yes. It's got a heavy hand of John Carpenter because he was there, but
where the hell are you gonna?
Yeah, we're missing a lot. I don't know. It's missing so much other than plot and explanation and good writing and good acting and all that other stuff. It's like
all the things that make a film.
Yeah, all those things. It's just like it's not. It's barely an attempt at a film.
It's fucked. It's totally fucked up. Oh my God, listen, get the fucking cops down here right now.
No, I'm not drunk. Why? Just explain to me where you've been for the last 4 days. No, I'm not going to do that.
This happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's why she's like, you're drunk and you're at a hotel with some young girl again.
Yeah. Yeah, you find out she knows all about it. He's going to tell her for the first time, and then she's like, but she's sitting in a dark room just smoking a really long cigarette. She's like, I know about your girls.
Your girls. She does sound like that, too. Like, oh my God, look at that phone, kids. Look at that phone. Can you imagine that on your pocket hanging because that's your cell phone?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, she's alive. She's got her cowboy boots on still.
Oh, nice.
Don't go to bed with her cowboy boots on. Don't go...
Well, those are cowgirl boots. So you
with
can
your
go to bed with those.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Put your cowgirl boots on.
Why did
they leave her alive?
Yeah, and why is the reception garbage in their own, like...
Well, they're clearly in, like, a bunker...
Yeah, I know, but you would think they would have this kind of shit in play. You'd think their Stonehenge magic would sort most of this stuff out. Oh, time is way running out.
This is like pretty much exactly like They Live.
Yeah, this reminds me, this looks like they just filmed it in a storage locker.
The whole movie.
Yeah, and then instead of like those sliding up doors, they just put on like regular doors, and they're like, ooh, now we're creative.
I need to see that Piranaconda.
Oh, dude, it's something. It's one of those ones that has like a surfy kind of like theme song where they say the name of the movie a bunch of times.
Oh
like,
my God.
Piranaconda. Which is basically Rock Lobster. It's like every bad movie has a theme song that sounds like Rock Lobster and says the name of their movie.
I like how they only need a couple things and a huge warehouse around it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
This is, again, it still plays like a video game. Like everybody's just walking their patrols.
Yeah, they don't even see you. I love that about video games. You're like, this guy should have so seen me, but no, he didn't because he's so he's in the job, man.
Yeah, like it feels like every video game should have like a little text at the beginning. In a world where nobody has peripheral vision.
In a world.
I've been really enjoying since the upgrade where you can now play the Super Nintendo games on the Switch. I've been like,
I know, I bought
digging
the
in it.
fucking Super Nintendo Mini and a bunch of the games are on there for free now.
I know.
I'm like, you sons of bitches.
I
Although
know.
there's no there is Star Fox.
Star Fox is there, which I forgot how truly
Super
terrible
Metroid?
looking a game. Yeah, it's Super Mario World, Star Fox, Super Mario Kart, Super Metroid, Pilot Wings, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. What else? Super Tennis, Super Soccer.
Okay, so there's a bunch of different ones. There's
Yeah.
ones that aren't on there. There's like Donkey Kong and stuff. Okay, so they're not all on there.
Yeah, well, they'll all get there.
Astral Chain looks amazing. I need to get paid so I can buy that game.
Somebody's gonna get paid sometime. Can't wait to not give you more of the money that I make from this podcast.
Can't wait to continue not giving you a
Yeah.
dime.
You could
Pretending like there's fees and stuff
Yeah.
that I have to pay.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want to, I don't want you questioning where the money came from when I bought my mattress. I bought a new mattress, guys. I haven't slept on it yet. My wife slept on it, and I think she's in there with another guy because that's my punishment for doing this podcast all the fucking time.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's fine.
Oh my god, escape 1 2 3.
Yeah.
That's the universal explode the computer code.
That looks like the remote control for It's time. It looks like the remote control for
Oh my God.
ColecoVision or something like that. Again, what time is this? Because my expectation is kids go trick-or-treating, then look at their candy, then go to bed.
yeah,
Like there's like, oh no, they all stay up till midnight and watch Halloween.
with
and
their
then-
masks on.
And then just still have their masks. What the hell?
He's gonna draw the mask. They're gonna land on their heads, and they're gonna be.
Oh, sort of. The lasers are all gonna go.
Oh my god, this is the dumbest movie.
I think we could get dumber. Let's. I want to do this month or this year. I want to do 1 month where you and I each pick a movie for each other and try and top each other as who has the worst movie.
Okay, I like that.
But when you pick your movie, you have to do all the research because I don't want to know ahead of time. I have to.
Oh, I like that actually.
Yeah.
I think Netflix should start making B movies. Their movies are
Yeah.
fucking B movies anyways. Most of them.
Yeah.
Why'd they make camp? Like, what the fuck?
Like this is like when you like Zombievers was a great.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
example,
Shit like that. I was like, they're spending all this money on these A-list celebrities to be in these C-list movies. Oh, fuck. Here comes like the... something's coming out of Stonehenge. We told you not to move us.
Oh, it's another circle of sacrifice.
Oh, my God. The temple is opened.
He's got a real tall man look about him, doesn't he? Yeah. See you later, fucker. I like this. Well done.
Look at this, eh?
He respects game respects game,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
He's like, nicely played. You opened up the portal, and now my evil overlord is coming because we didn't sell enough masks.
What if it was Gilbert Gottfried?
Because
What the hell does this have to do with Halloween? Why does Stonehenge
Oh
look
my
like
God!
she-
Look.
This movie
What
seemed
in the fuck?
This movie seemed hell bent on just making like human heads look real as best as they could because they had the guy who lit himself on fire, and so he had the.
Oh my God! This looks like when the building in the Phobe exploded. Throughout this movie, there should have been Michael Myers should have popped up like Toasty. He should have popped up like murder, you know, or
would've been
something.
amazing.
He should have told us when it was supposed to be scary. Scary.
He lifts up half his mask. He's like, "That one's gotta hurt."
Yeah, exactly. Or at the end of the movie, he like, you know, at the end the factory's still on fire. It zooms in, then Michael Myers steps into frame, turns his head and winks. End of movie.
The mask winks?
Yep.
All right, I'm down with that.
Yep.
And happy Halloween.
What the fuck? Oh, she's not even her.
Yeah. You never ever trust a girl.
Oh fuck.
If you're in a tough situation, you never ever like reconnect with a person who you've been separated from for all this time. Like that's the last thing you do.
He never noticed in all the craziness.
Like if you and I got both got kidnapped in a place where like brainwashing and like all sorts of weird shit was going on.
We need a
like
code.
this.
We need a word.
Yeah. I
think but something you couldn't access even in your, because sometimes they say, oh, I was screaming, but I couldn't do anything. And then, the whatever being was driving pretty much, if your mind is, it's got to be something way down there, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we'd know right away.
Just say wuzzle wuzzle.
You'd come up and he'd be like, I'm happy to see you. Here's the thing. He's never happy to see me.
Oh.
She's pretty small, like even as a robot or whatever.
He punched through one of the dudes, just wail on her.
Exactly. Maybe this is like the next model up.
She's a chick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I forgot to
why are you doing this
to
girl me?
Or the guy who's like the Terminator in the new Terminator movie. He's the guy who's playing like Ghost Rider on Hulu.
Is he?
Yeah. He also played Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was fucking fantastic.
Who is this guy?
His real name is Gabriel Luna.
Oh, I know him.
And he is not Diego Luna of other things. He's going to be in. He's the Mandalorian, in fact.
That's right. Yes.
But,
look.
Yeah, but Gabriel Luna, she kind of looks like the girl from Sleepaway Camp a little bit. Too.
Yes.
But
she looks like she's every woman, man.
Yeah. I'm every woman.
Keep the arm in there. He's going to use that arm to jerk with later.
Oh, that's a stranger.
Oh, no. He likes it autoerotic style.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have to choke himself. He can focus both hands on his dong.
That's called an automatic carotene.
Like an automatic,
It should be.
I love her arm.
The top chokes you and the bottom is a fleshlight. So you just like pump it in. Yeah, what was that?
Give her, buddy. Sound it out.
That was the sound of like a little lob.
Uh-oh. It does kind of look like the inside of Bud Lance Henriksen from Aliens.
It does.
Oh my God. They need Halloween 3 Part 2. There's masks out there, man.
Well, what's crazy...
Oh my God, he's passing out.
What was crazy is like the most recent Halloween, their decision to... she unpleated my pants. No. No, but where was I just
to go with a sequel?
Yeah, their decision, the sequel that they made, like they're like, we're ignoring part 2 even.
I like that.
I kind of like the idea that she was she was the sister. I liked it.
Right.
And then they're like, no, because realistically, that's the only thing you get out of part 2 other than just some good kills and stuff, right? And so I was like, I didn't really understand the point of not having that. I don't know.
I dug at them being, I knew that they could have done a sequel after that one because it was like, you don't see him die. You just see his face in the flames for a little bit and then the camera pans out.
I have no problem with that. I just had the problem with the idea that they're like, no, like we're undoing the fact that Jason or that Michael is her brother and stuff. It's just like
I agree. I liked that as well.
Yeah.
It's not the end all be all, but I did like it. It made sense.
Especially since she's been in so many, she was in like H2O or whatever it was and like fought her brother again.
But now in this one, because he was creepy because he came back, but now it's like supernatural.
Yeah.
Because he should have died in that fire. He should be dead.
I would like to see, Phew. Oh, thankfully.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So what? All the kids who have the masks on, their heads blow up with worms. The end.
Yeah. Well, right now they're trying to stop all the... I don't know why he's called a place that's controlling every channel, right? Uh-oh. So yeah, he's trying really hard to get them to stop so everybody's faces don't... Uh-oh. Oh, the begging. Stop it. So this
sounds like me and sex.
Don't touch it.
That's my safe word. You never listen.
That's it. That's the movie. So you never find out what happens.
Oh my God.
Apparently.
That could have been something really good.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst pieces of trash.
You know what that should have been? That should have been an episode of Masters of Horror. An
Yes.
hour-long thing. Change up some of the shit, obviously.
I've had to take the worst shit this whole movie. Oh,
Don't
that
worry.
sums up this movie pretty much.
This
the
movie
feeling
took-
of having to take a crap.
This movie did take a big shit. Well, we're not even gonna wait for the end of the credits. On this
Good.
one. We're just gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for sticking at that with us. Happy Halloween. We hope you got.
Happy Halloween.
We hope you found all of your kids' treats that were laced with fentanyl and threw them out.
Kept them for yourself.
Either way, I'm not your fucking mom. Whatever. But yeah. So. What the fuck am I talking about here? As always, visit us at our website at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Find us on Twitter at miscastpodcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at miscasttodd. Instagram at miscastcommentary. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's posting on the Miscast Commentary one. Tumblr, Facebook, join those pages. Find us on there. We're pretty easy to find. What else can we do for you?
I
Yes.
hope that all you kiddies out there, I hope that you get full chocolate bars,
Yeah, the
which
big
was
ones.
always the fucking best.
Oh, God.
And for all you asshole kids out there, I hope you get nothing but little tiny boxes of raisins.
Yes.
Also, what was good when you got a full can of pop, really weighed down the pillow sack.
Oh, I don't need that.
I got my own pop. I don't give a fuck.
I don't need
I was
pop
gonna
from
buy
nobody.
that anyways.
Exactly. A little call-in game since I ruined the last call-in game. I want to hear your guys' favorite Halloween costumes as kids. The most creative, or just the one that you like wanted the most and you actually got, or whatever. The one where your mom made something for you. I don't give a shit what. But call in. That's
I want to
289.
hear some brutal ones too, where you're like, oh my god, I wanted to
Okay.
go as a Ninja Turtle. My mother made me.
So just your best. So your best Halloween story.
Yeah.
So it could be good costumes, bad costumes, whatever. 289-769-3288. Call, leave a message, or text. Texting is going to be faster. Sending a voicemail or a voice message on a text will probably also work faster. It is a lot of rings for that friggin' voicemail.
It's
to go
not a
through.
joke. Just
And-
wait for the rings. Wait for
Yeah.
the beep.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't fix it. Like, I actually went back on it today to try and like change it, and there's no setting to change it.
That's
you
weird.
Just have to, you just have to suck it up. So I apologize. Well, this is what happens when you use a free service for such a thing. But
Hey, beauty.
that's
Free?
exactly, yeah.
Or they should add more rings. Make
for
it
sure.
double free.
There it is, double free.
Pay me money. That's how long the rings are.
Oh, I wish. So that's it, guys. Actually, that is the end of the movie. And we waited until the end of the credits and we just started talking bullshit. We will.
Well, what do you know?
We will see you guys next time. Next week, in fact, as we do a new episode, and we're gonna let you know how we're going to get into November. Gonna do some November shit now.
Ooh, November. You
All
got any
right.
Movember movies? Should we grow
Yes.
mustaches?
No, I've actually been asked very specifically not to grow a mustache anymore.
No more mustache rides.
No, my daughter actually asked me. I grew a mustache one year, and she's like, "Daddy, please never do that again." I'm like, "Okay."
You're going to listen to a kid
Yeah, she's sweet.
A
She's
child.
Yes.
to tell you whether or not you should or should not have a mustache.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I want for other things, but when I'm just doing a mustache for the fuck of it, I'll just, that's fine.
That's just your excuse. You're like, hey, daughter, could you please just tell me never to grow a mustache again? Boom, now I don't have to do anything charitable for anybody.
Well, it's not charitable. That's the thing, is almost everybody who does Movember isn't
Just
doing
does it.
isn't
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
a fundraiser.
I saved a
It's
lot of
just
money, but not shaving.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, good for me.
Yeah. I felt like shit, I looked like shit, and I didn't get laid. Hooray for everybody.
My favorite Halloween costume is when I went as Dr. Loomis.
Nice.
I just wore a suit.
He's evil.
Yeah, and I said that a lot.
Evil. Somebody's like, where's Tim? I haven't seen Tim. You don't want to see Tim. He's evil.
You're doomed. You could go as that guy.
Yeah, I am that guy.
Dude, you're all doomed.
All right, guys, we will see you next week. More episodes of podcasts.
Happy Halloween.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.